Welcome, welcome, welcome. My sneaky ones, welcome. Hey, I know this is the second stream I've got going on here on my YouTube. I know that it's been a while. I know that some of you guys have not checked in with me in a while. So if that's the case, go ahead and do me a favor. In the link below the video is going to be a link tree. You can click on that, join the Discord, be part of the family, become part of the sneaky ones. Now, thank you for everybody who has been part of the family. You get to be part of the Discord. You start to become part of the culture. And as things pick up, as traffic picks up, the chat picks up more, you guys are going to be more engaged with each other. You guys find lifelong friends in these kind of situations. With that being said, I like being part of that process. Now, I have been on Twitch. I have been on Twitch for the last few months. I have, for some of you guys to catch you up, I played through Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Schmacked through that game. Immediately downloaded and played through Horizon Forbidden West. Also schmacked through that game. And then we ended up with Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I got into my house, which was Slytherin. I played as a good Slytherin, and we did that on Twitch. Bunch of you said that you wanted me to play on YouTube, and so I promised you guys on my second playthrough that I would do that, and here I am. So we are on our second playthrough. We are in HufflePuff for the second playthrough, and we are going to be a really mean, douchey HufflePuff. Okay, I know it sounds out of character, we are out of pocket, but we are giving all the worst answers. Oh, like for example, in our last playthrough, hey, I wanted to figure out these puzzles, blah, blah, blah. Maybe you can help me. I figured it out. So, can you tell me? No. Excuse me? I'm the one who told you about it. Why not? Figure it out for yourself. We're going to be giving all the worst answers just like that. We're going to be the douchebag this go around, right? We're going to be evil. HufflePuff evil. So if that's something you want to see, go ahead, smash that like, hit that follow button, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to catch every single one of my live streams here on YouTube. And we are on the road to 1,000. So if you guys would like to help me out, that would be fantastical. Go ahead and subscribe. Give that fire follow. In the meantime, let's go ahead and dive on over. I got to open up Hogwarts Legacy. It's been a minute. I've had a rough week. I've got the next few days off, so you guys are probably going to get an abundance of Hogwarts and me. All right? And if we haven't met before, hi, I'm Sneaks or Sneaky or whatever you want to call me. That's appropriate. Nice to meet you. I'm glad that you're new here. Make yourself comfortable. We like to have fun. The only thing I ever say is no salt. If you're an angry person, be angry on your own time. Don't bring it into the chat. Make sure that you're a kind person. If you're not a kind person, we will kindly boot you. Okay? Otherwise, welcome to the sneaky ones. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. So our last gameplay with Slytherin, we ended up with, I think, 57 hours of total gameplay. And I got pretty far. I thought I had like almost 100% at everything. Like, it was a serious situation. Oh, so good. Brought to you today by Emerald City Smoothie. Oh, so good. Smoothies are so good. All right. So we went with Sneaks Albius, who is Slytherin, right? 55 hours total. And then we have Elsie Twiggus, and this is our Hufflepuff, and she is a rude bastard. We're going to keep giving those rude answers. This guy, he was awesome. He was a badass. Her, she's not so much a badass yet. We're still pretty new into this. 1 hour into this. Okay. Revelio. So that's right. We were looking around. We finished this. What is our quests? We're going to do Crossed Wands and just absolutely mollywop these kids. Da-da-da. What is this one? Cressida Bloom. Flying off the shelves. We're gonna go grab this Cressida Bloom quest real quick. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the Accio with all the flying pages around. I like how the whole castle's like alive. Okay. So everything about this game is so beautiful and seamless. I swear I just saw someone on a broom. Tripping.
Revelio.
All right, there's Cressida. Look, I'm not gonna lie, Cressida is not a great name. I get it's a name, it's not a great name.
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds a rather complicated way to simply avoid carrying your books.
Possibly. But where's the fun in simplicity? New charms and spells have to come from someone. Why not me? I'd collect the books and remove the charm myself. Except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around. So she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I bet he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to... Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio. Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Ooh, can you get up them stairs? Dang, you're walking with 2 left feet.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Let's go bring him back to Cressida, see what she's gonna say.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next.
Fine.
Should never have trusted them.
Revelio.
Gonna be a bunch of pissed off people at me for sure. I'm gonna be walking around and hearing a bunch of snarky comments. Crossed ones.
Revelio. If I had to pick a competitor.
The Fat Lady Portrait.
Revelio.
Is there anything down here? I forgot that when you don't have the Max Revelio.
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop
Please,
me.
Peeves, you'll make me late.
Stop me, confine me.
Aguilera, welcome.
But he failed us, did his containment charms. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm.
We are playing our second playthrough of Rocket League, or Rocket League, of
Revelio.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
How are you doing today?
Accio. Levioso. Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Accio.
Ringo!
Levioso. That's the winner. Accio.
Is that all you've got?
Tego. Stupefy. Lumos. Leviosa.
You're better than that! Ringo!
Stupefy. Leviosa.
Confringo!
Find the one!
Leviosa.
Leviosa!
Accio.
Bindo! Come on!
Leviosa. Accio.
Got him.
What's he doing?
I forgot how weak you are in the beginning of this game.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
My next one's gonna be all by myself.
See you back here again.
Revelio.
We're an hour in. I've already got like 6% of this complete. 27% of my field guide pages already done. What did we get? Oh, did I unlock something else? Oh, it was the wand handles, and I can't even look at that yet. Alright, quest. Weasley after class.
Just wait till I've grown.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Revelio.
This is kind of a cool bridge. Hello! I told you that I would, I told you that I'd play my next playthrough here on YouTube.
Revelio.
I have no idea where that's coming from. Oh, I know where that's at. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. It's like I have no memory. It happens. All right, in we go.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Don't apologize, you're fine.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
So,
Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
what a name.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Butterbeer. So, in the beginning of this, she was meeting with her elf, Deke, and the house elf, Deke, they were talking about the room. Now that I have played through this one time already, okay? Now that I've already played through this one time, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about the room of requirement. So when you're first playing it, it adds intrigue. The second time you're playing this, it's more of an aha. And that's that aha that I just had here before that whole long spiel of a conversation. She was very long-winded. But with that, she is getting things situated for you. Now, like I said, we're going to be the douchebag, Hufflepuff. We're going to pick all the rude answers. We're going to extort people for money. We're going to do everything we can because we were a good Slytherin on Twitch. So now that we're here, totally different program. Now, you don't have to know Harry Potter at all. In fact, you can know nothing about Harry Potter, and this game will stand on its own. But for those of you guys who do know Harry Potter, certain things will stand out and it'll make sense, like Leviosa, right? Wingardium Leviosa, it's a spell in there. Accio, little things like that you'll get from Harry Potter, but almost nothing here is going to have a Harry Potter reference. I mean, you're not even talking Albus Dumbledore, you're not talking Harry Potter. The Weasleys, you got Weasley, Professor Weasley, they kept the name, right? Obviously, it's going to be predecessor to the Weasleys that we knew in Harry Potter, because this takes place in, like, what, 1870 or something like that? 1874, 1890? It's while Albus Dumbledore is like essentially 9 years old, right? So this is taking place well before all that happens. So it's a good standalone game. It's got a story all to itself, and from what I understand, it's pretty canon. So this will be relevant, I think, in future updated titles or movies or games. That there is going to be some relevance to it. So that's what's cool about this. All right. Time to go out. I gotta receive my first assignment.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
So, what is it? Learn Reparo from Professor Ronan. Collect the flying page in defense against the Dark Arts Tower. Can do. Oop.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
All right, we got one flying page. I just saw something over here.
Levioso. Accio.
The only thing you know about Harry Potter is a British boy who went to
Page must be around here
magic school.
If only a new student was
Revelio.
sad predicament.
Accio. Brilliant.
Some kind soul help me.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you? Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends,
Moon mind, huh?
so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't
Penny,
you
that's
made
enough.
friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Bullies are only jealous person when they pick on baby. That's why she's bullied by the kids at the magical school. No. So the reason she got picked on is because she's playing a game called Gobstones, and when you lose at Gobstones, the balls spray you with a foul smell. Now, some of the people that she played with, she was teaching this to, and they got sprayed with foul-smelling thing, and she could have held off on that information. Now, if I got sprayed with something that absolutely reeked, I'd get kind of pissed too, you know? Especially if someone held back on that information.
I've always said that travel... Revelio. Accio.
Like if you were playing a game and someone sprayed you with like garbage smell, like foul smelling garbage smell, I don't think you'd be too happy with that person.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for some Zenobia's gobstones. Leviosa. Here. Revelio.
No. She used the term bully, but she's using it loosely, and it may not be the most accurate representation of what actually happened. What I'm saying is, the bitch could be lying. Because she was not forthcoming about what had happened when she was teaching someone. It's never good to bully, but also, it's a form of bullying if you're letting someone get sprayed with something stinky, you know?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Dude, I need another smoothie.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Now remember,
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking
we're
down
gonna be a complete jerk about everything.
I found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
Yes. Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
I had to be a brat. So what I was saying is that when I first played through the game, I was a really good Slytherin. I gave her gobstones back the first time around, if it makes anybody feel better. However, this time around, and I promised that I was going to pick all the jerk answers. So I even said during my first playthrough, I'm picking all the nice answers. My next playthrough, I'm going to pick all the opposite answers, right? So that's what I've been doing. So far, I'm pissing a lot of people off. That's not a good thing. Okay, let's go to quests. Time to go turn in this quest.
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Wand at the ready.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken... in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
We're already level 10. We have not been playing this for very long.
Revelio.
I prefer the 3 broomsticks.
So let's go ahead and go to quests. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Go down here. Okay, look, you're gonna get... I knew it. Last time you were humming too much, you got slugged. He slugged you again. You gotta keep it cool.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
That's funny, though. I mean, if you're making a bathroom mess, clean up your bathroom mess. If you make a mess, pick up after yourself. So basic. So basic. I don't understand people. That's nasty. You nasty in the bathroom.
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
It did such a good job with this game.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention.
Revelio. Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
It must be up there.
Revelio.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well,
Revelio.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself.
Revelio.
Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name. Revelio.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
We're gonna collect all these lacewing flies to get a good start.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
My gear slots are full. We'll destroy these.
Revelio.
Gear slots are full again. Let's do this again. Okay, now we have a decorative robe. Gonna take this off. She said, destroy all your gear slots. Yeah, starting this game, you have like next to no fucking capacity. It sucks. Got to gather some moonstones up here too.
Revelio.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Be right back.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack.
All right, I am
Hopefully
back.
the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I am back. Had to deal with my dog. She was telling me she had to go potty. We took her out. She's gotten taken care of. She's golden.
Revelio.
I thought potions required for prison.
Penny, go lay down. Why are you being a butt?
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying.
Okay, so this makes so much more sense now. Holy crap. Okay, so the first playthrough with the demi-guys, when I first got into town, I'm like, why is he telling me to turn back? Blah, blah, blah. Did not make any sense. Did not even register, didn't even click. Mr. Moon got it because of the demi-guys statues. Totally makes sense. I am slow to fire. Wow.
The castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
He's drunk, which means he saw one at the...
Demi-guys? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
That is a cool sign.
Is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
That's quite the outfit that guy's got on.
Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
I'm having to, like,
So how would you
roll.
like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I forgot. Stupid gear slots. Okay. She's like, I noticed that guy was a drunk before you did.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
What is wrong with this wall? I'm trying to jump through it. What the heck?
Revelio.
So there's a demiguise right there that I gotta get later when I can actually make it go from night to day. I can collect them.
Revelio. Revelio.
It's inside the 3 broomsticks, I think.
Oh, the work it takes to keep running house.
There's the Ollivanders. Dude, I am doing work. Okay. I'm at 36% of my field guides already. Holy crap. Okay. All right, time to go and get my wand.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
This is a fun game. It is a beautiful game.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
I'm gonna look something up.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
No, he doesn't say the same thing over and over.
Think?
That's a different. I didn't see.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Now I got my wand. Which means, give me 1 second. I ordered a smoothie, so I'm going to see if it's here at the front door. All right, listen, I have a problem. This is my second one, all right? Emerald City Smoothie. It's my second one. Because here's my other one. Number 2. Oh, shit. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
Revelio.
My father always told me.
So I gotta go to this tombs and whatever.
Revelio.
I don't give a shit if they don't think that's what I need to have. It's delicious, and I am so happy that I have it. Now watch this. You want to see something magical? Look at this. I'm about to sell a bunch of shit I don't need, right?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
So, I mean, I'm no skinny mini either. Like, I've got the dad bod thing going on, you know? I'm a little thicky Mickey, you know? But I work a physical job. So, you know, don't let anybody ever shame me for that shit. If you're happy, you're happy, you know? And it don't fucking matter what size you are. You don't need to be any specific size in order to be happy, right? Society will tell you otherwise. Fuck them. Live up to your own expectations. That's it. So we're gonna sell all the crap that I cannot wear.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Okay, look at this nice, big, beautiful bookshelf. Watch this. Magique. No wand handle for now. Those ones are ugly. All right, we got some new stuff. Yeah, but I work at a feed place, man. I'm lugging around 40 to 50 pound bags all day. I'm also running back and forth all day.
Revelio.
So we got poems and scrolls. Now we got to go over here. Well, actually, we should go back here real quick.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
You work in a corporate
What can I do
place.
for you today?
There's going to be corporate approved stuff, and usually stuff that's not intended for certain things, so keep that in mind.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Vigenveld.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Okay, so the Neep is going to be over here.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
All right.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hey, get up there. You bastard. Wow, that took me so long.
Our children don't go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here.
Like inside here. Oh yeah, it's like right here. I can't do anything about it. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna go to this house over here. Why not let her swim with the animals? That was painful.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
All right, time to change my scarf. Time to check on my field guide pages.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew.
sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell you some shit.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available?
Oh. I gotta come back there and buy the Chinese chomping cabbage because, dude, those things are so overpowered. Can you imagine throwing a head of lettuce at someone and it grows teeth and starts attacking them? Dude, that's the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
See if there's anything up here. Perfect shirt and uniform. Lettuce is disgusting. I don't even want to eat it, so it doesn't surprise me that it attacks. It's cabbage that attacks, though.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
There it is.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Hey, listen here, you troll. It's time to fight.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done.
Oh! Oh!
Confringo.
I would if I could have gotten out of the way.
That's right, lumbering lads.
He's faltering.
Few more hits to do the job. Confringo.
Dang!
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
A terrible uniform.
Reparo.
Yeah, good as new. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Revelio. Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill. But I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
How rude. And yes, I can. I can't. I'm drinking my butterbeer right now.
An unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Right, I can't get in there, and that's where the stupid dinging is coming from. Oh, there's a ding right here. Dingy dingy. Let's go. Alright, so now
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
always getting in detention, apparently, Sebastian. You're back. Well, I fought a troll. Where's my owls? I'm gonna get up with a bunch of owls. Every time I see these doors, all I can think is, eat your heart out, Bilbo Baggins. Should have some owls popping in here in a second.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Well, all right, Professor Fig.
Revelio.
There's a big ass fucking muffin. Holy shit. You see the size of that thing? The thing was like the size of her head. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna grab this. Dude. And every time I pick it up, it like zooms in on her face. You don't need to zoom in on your face when you pull one. What the heck? That thing is massive. Oh. Hey, you don't gotta apologize. You don't gotta explain yourself. I understand. Shit happens. You got a life. You know. It's the way of the world. I get it.
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'm most pleased to be a part of it.
Levioso.
Actually gotta go in here.
Revelio. Revelio.
If you ask any Hufflepuff,
They'll tell you there's a badger in their common room.
Even if I knew how to get into the other common rooms, I wouldn't bother. There's a reason I was sorted into mine.
Chairs in the common room. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Gotta be able to light those on fire. Yeah, it happens. It happens. You got shit to do. I'll always be understanding of that kind of stuff, you know?
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You think you need a third milkshake?
Revelio.
See if I can wait till evening. And if it'll let me collect these demiguises early. And it won't. Of course it won't. Why won't it? Ah.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Yeah, there was a troll attack.
Speaking of the vault,
I killed
do you
it.
think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
Terribly
I'd like you to
dangerous.
work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
There will be a lot more action coming up here because I've got to learn a bunch of spells, you know? So what we're going to do is we're just going to... I got a side quest. Easy side quest.
Oi, can you
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Then we have
a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back, aren't they?
Is everything all right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Well, those are the ones we gotta slap the keys in.
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you'll be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Tough nugs, I won't tell
Perhaps
you.
I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
I won't tell you. I won't even tell you what's in there.
If you manage to open a
Revelio.
Door is locked.
This stairwell looks promising.
Got pulled onto the gas. Stumbled over all the words. I think I even bought bins.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Revelio.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my mistake.
I backed out too early. There we go.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's
That's all
office
good.
might yield anything interesting.
See, we're gonna go to map. Just being quiet for a little. Me too. I'm gonna try to knock out some of these quests, and then I'll probably call it a day.
Revelio.
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 I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Mine too. Mine comes up here in March.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed.
February 26th. Yeah, that's coming right up. Happy early birthday. Mine's on the 10th.
Revelio. Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it!
Leviosa.
Good one!
Leviosa. Accio.
Excellent form!
No, I make my own thumbnails, my friend. Thank you very much. And I have an editor.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I don't know if you saw my thumbnail, but I do pretty good for my thumbnails. Thanks, though.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Why, thank you.
There goes my way.
Take it. Leviosa.
Come on.
Leviosa.
Like a winner.
Accio. Leviosa.
I'm the one.
Take it. Accio. Leviosa.
Better than that.
That's all you've got?
Leviosa.
They're definitely one of a kind, in my opinion.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
I've been making my thumbnails lately. Normally, I'd have Matt make me a couple thumbnails. He's been busy himself. He's got a lot on his plate. So I don't try to wear him too thin, you know?
Off on another adventure, are we?
All right, Professor Hackett.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
We're learning a fire spell. Don't catch your shit on fire.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio. I get to try it on a training dummy.
Good work. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly expensive.
Incendio.
Okay, so do the opposite of what she said.
Revelio. Levioso.
Let's see. What? Edible Eddie? Nice. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save. We're a total of 3 hours into this, and I'm already 13% of the way through. I've grabbed so many different things. Oh yeah, I was gonna check my quests. I don't think I have like any side quests other than the Daedalian keys, which I can do later. But here's what's gonna happen, because I do try to limit my my streams, guys. I do try to limit my streams, especially when it comes to RPGs and stuff. I'm not going to put in a full 8 hours of stream, so that way I can go through, record content, take content. It makes it easier to sift through instead of 8 hours of content. But what I am going to do is, when we're going to wrap this up, I did save it. You guys were here for me for just getting this going with the HufflePuff. I have been here. I've been part of this program. You guys, if you guys checked in on Twitch, you would see that I played through one time already with 55 hours as Slytherin. We are now doing HufflePuff, and we are being asshole HufflePuff. We are literally playing through and making ourselves the biggest jerk we could possibly be. So I'm giving like all the rude answers and everything. But so far, we've gotten our wand, we've got all of our stuff, we went through Hogsmeade, we had a troll attack, we survived that, we are learning a new spell, and the next portion, when I do stream, which might be a little bit later tonight, I might have a second stream today, but in the meantime, we're going to be running through the library and some other stuff. So, with that being said, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you so much for being here. And to all the new people, if you're watching this post, check out my other content. Don't forget to smash that like, hit that subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can get all my upcoming streams and content. I am going to be dropping some reactions. I did just react to Falling in Reverse. Watch the world burn. So that's going to be something that's going to be dropping on my Sneaky Reacts page. Keep your eyes peeled for that. So until next time, my sneaky ones, never underestimate the sneakiness, my friends. Peace out.